a deep three.
We're in Toronto.
Sorry. No, you're good.
Yo, play.
Yo, what's going on? This is the Caitlin Clark effect. Take a look at this. Like, I know Toronto loves themselves a line, but this is next level. Clearly, Toronto has got the fever.
I'm trying to work a basketball game tonight. But I keep crying because look what they have done. I literally cannot quit crying to you guys out right now. We have 19,000 people coming tonight to watch women's basketball in Canada, and I'm just so proud. I'm just really proud.
Big Dog's on the court. There we go. Another roll dub.
Dubs in the chat. Lauren Dubs in the chat tonight. W's in the chat, my boy.
You got booed a little bit tonight.
Really?
Yeah.
I was kidding. I
Especially
know.
for us.
But you know what? I will tell you, I want to shout out the Tempo crowd in the city. I think we've had so much fun. It's my first time being in Canada. It's a lot of our first times being in Canada. But the crowd was absolutely amazing. And you know, I think that's what sports is all about. You're gonna get boos, you're gonna get cheers, but just the fact that they're so passionate, they're loud, and they're putting on for the city, I think it's amazing. So shout out to you guys for coming out and supporting.
Clark, a deep three!
This is beautiful. This is just great. Caitlin Clark officially overtakes A'ja Wilson in the MVP race. That's right. You heard it. Caitlin Clark is #1 on the MVP board as the Las Vegas Aces have started to falter a little bit. They have dropped in the standings, which means Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever now have a better record than the Las Vegas Aces, and the stats are already comparable, so winning should matter.
Yeah, I've been on that pedestal at that podium praising Caitlin Clark, and if I had a vote, I would vote for her because nobody touches the ball more than her. The offense goes through her. I saw a stat that was remarkable in WNBA history. She creates either with her assists or with her scoring 40.5 points. 40.5 points is the average of an Indiana Fever game. That's how much she impacts the game. 4 straight player of the week. You know, her and Kelsey Mitchell, the best tandem in the WNBA. You know, I would put Kelsey Mitchell, if it's not Caitlin Clark, I don't know why Kelsey Mitchell isn't right there also with some candidates for MVP, but Caitlin does so much. And what does the word mean? Most valuable. I know A'ja Wilson, my goodness, of course, we know what she does. She's a machine. The stats are remarkable. She leads in scoring average and rebounding average and all of that. We get that. She's a dominant player. She's one of the all-time greats. But there's valuable in there. It's not most stats, you know, per player. It's most valuable player. And I know Jason and Caroline, we have this conversation all the time. We do this in other sports, don't we too? The meaning of valuable, the meaning of production. What's the difference? I say Caitlin Clark, she should be right up there with A'ja Wilson.
This is the WNBA double standard. So Caitlin Clark's rookie year, she had better numbers than Olivia Miles. It's facts. And the Fever were 13-27 with Kelsey Mitchell, with Aaliyah Boston, and she led them to the playoffs. She helped her team improve. In the season before that, the Fever were 5-31. So a team that didn't make the playoffs for 7 years. That's what Caitlin Clark went into. She had better numbers and her team went from losing to winning. Now Olivia Miles, she's playing for a team that was 34-10 last year. They were already in first. So leading a team that was in first to first, already proven winners, legendary coach. She's in an organization that wins. Period. They didn't miss the playoffs for 7 straight years. And the year before that, they were 30-10. Still a winning organization, second in the entire league. So they were second 2 years ago, first last year, and now first this year. So Olivia Miles didn't change a culture. She just got inserted into an already winning organization. And that's the difference between Caitlin Clark and Olivia Miles. She changed the Fever from losing to going to the playoffs and put up better numbers and was 4th in the MVP conversation. So why would Olivia Miles be first unless it wasn't to fit an agenda? And I want to know one thing. I want to know how many white, straight leaders there are in the WNBA. What is Caitlin Clark up against? Look at the coaches. Look at the refs. Look at the other players.
Back-to-back games, massive ratings for the Indiana Fever. They are, in fact, still and will forever be America's team when it comes to the WNBA. Shout out to W360. Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever are currently riding a 5-game win streak, and over the weekend they had 2 games, won both games, and drew record ratings for each broadcast network involved. This past Sunday, ESPN delivered its most watched WNBA game ever. Atlanta Dream, Indiana Fever averaged 2.6 million views with a peak of 4 million viewers. A 4 million viewed peak. I don't think if I've seen that yet in a WNBA regular season matchup during the Caitlin Clark era. I'm not sure if it's occurred before, but in the Caitlin Clark era, a 4 million peak? Outside the All-Star game, I'm not sure if I've seen a number get that high as of yet. It is up 178% versus last year's ESPN regular season average, and WNBA on ESPN networks are up 16% year over year. I will say this, the WNBA on ESPN networks only being up 16% year over year, well, no wonder why they're only bragging about the Indiana Fever games on ABC and ESPN, because that 16% number doesn't seem nearly as high as I thought it would be.
Start with the WNBA, where Caitlin Clark and the Fever took down Toronto. Kelsey drops 29, Caitlin with 24. Indiana picks up their 5th straight win. With the way Kelsey and Caitlin are playing right now, is that to you the best duo in the W?
It's the best scoring duo in the WNBA, and I would be willing to debate that with anybody who is willing to listen, or anybody who's willing to have that debate with me. Because Kelsey Mitchell has now had 20 consecutive 20-plus point games. That Caitlin Clark has set and has broken her own record for most consecutive games with 20 points, at least 20 points, and at least 5 assists. If you look at the scoring leaders, the individual scoring leaders in the WNBA, well, Kelsey Mitchell's sitting at 2, Caitlin Clark is sitting at 3. There are no other duos from the same team sitting in the top 5. So I understand, me saying that Kelsey Mitchell and Caitlin Clark are the best scoring duo in the WNBA does not mean that I think the Fever are the best team in the WNBA. It does not mean that I think those two as individuals are individually the best players in the WNBA. But when you just look purely at duos, and there are so many great trios in the WNBA. You have Ryan Howard, Alicia Gray, and Angel Reese in Atlanta, who we saw on full display last night against the Aces. We'll get to that in just a moment. You have a big 3 in Minnesota. Obviously, you have a big 3 in Indiana as well. When you just talk about dynamic duos, dynamic scoring duos, well, Kelsey Mitchell and Caitlin Clark are 2 really big reasons, if not the reasons, that Indiana has the best offense in the WNBA and is on path to having a historic offense, one of the highest scoring offenses, if not the highest scoring offense in the history of this league. I mean, the firepower on this team, the scoring power on this team, led by those 2 right there, it's championship level.
Oh, yes, they can't hide it anymore. They definitely cannot hide the Caitlin Clark effect, especially on the damn basketball court. Caitlin Clark has made a shocking leap in MVP points by MVP candidates. Yes, Caitlin Clark is currently leading all candidates for the MVP race in points scored per game. Now, we ultimately know that's how A'ja Wilson won last year. Now, with that being said, Kelsey Mitchell looked like her body's starting to break down. Even though she's on the same team, she's still a candidate on that damn list. Olivia Miles is one as well. So we know Caitlin Clark pretty much have not played a full WNBA season since her rookie season. Last year, she was ultimately snubbed due to a groin injury, ankle injury, and possibly back injury that we did not know anything about until the later half of the season. Now, with that being said, news is starting to come out that Caitlin Clark is winning in the points race for the current status on who is possibly more than likely going to be named MVP of the 2026 WNBA season.